What up, Doledge here? Chill with me. Here to talk about a card that I had high expectations for, which was Watch the Throne 4. I did a whole Ladies Week theme leading into this on caffeine. If you don't know, that's my channel, my caffeine channel, Ladies Week. I was holding it down with people who really talk about women's battle rap year round, not just when it's convenient. I always throw that in there because I feel like that's highly important. Because in order for the women's game to grow, it has to be talked about year round, not just when a special event pops up. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to shine a light on the people who make sure that the women's game is a topic of discussion year round. So shout out to Seven. She loves battle rap, Mojo, CC, um, yeah, and a countless number of people who Nomad from Queens of Battle Rap. Shout out to y'all. Now with this card, um, I see people are like seem like okay with the card, and that's cool. That's why opinions are meant to be had. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, yeah, move the mic up. I didn't like this card, but I loved it going. I loved this card going into it, and that's why. Don't blame Debo. Don't blame Vague. Don't blame Babs. They did everything they needed to do. They the promotion was on point. The face-offs, the yeah, just the marketing. I even seen Debo on caffeine. Just don't like they were active. Like they did everything. They was on Twitter, Instagram. They actually utilized their socials. What I've been begging them to do. So they did their part and they put the on paper. I said this car is like an 8.5 out of 10 potentially. Like it had you had the names, you had the newcomers that's emerged. Like you had all the elements. The MCs let this car down. So when I bad mouth, not bad mouth, but when I be honest and tell you on a scale of 1 to 10, this car ended up being like a 4. If I'm being nice, I know Debo and those might take that as me because it's on their brand, so it's going to feel like it's on them. But I'm trust me when I tell y'all this. This is not like they have nothing to do with this. This is all performance based. This is a performance based grade I just gave. We can start off with the first battle that didn't even end. Didn't have 3 rounds, but it ended. All right, so Miss Miami versus Coffee. I thought Coffee came out, set the tone. I thought Miami matched her tone. I said going into this, the one thing that Miami that will have that Coffee probably won't be used to is somebody with a voice that is as strong and as powerful as hers, as far as projection and getting bars off, being real strong. Miami got a strong voice, and that could kind of neutralize some things. I thought she just Miami for all the barking she had, she just wasn't. Her bars just aren't there. Like Coffee's just a better puncher, a better writer right now, and so I edged her in that. The first I gave her an edge. Coffee got it, but it wasn't like overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like oh she dusted her. I thought Miami said some things that were cool, but overall just wasn't good enough. Second round, Coffee goes into she goes up another level, right? And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a tough round to beat. She kind of ends it throwing shots at her man. Allegedly, Miss Miami's man got jumped or something. I don't know about that. That was a part of her bar towards the end of her round. You can see Miami looking a little visibly upset about that. So what she tries to do is negate that with a rebuttal. You know how rebuttals go. Either they land and shake a room or they fail miserably. I would say this one failed miserably, didn't get any reaction. Coffee was talking through the round, through the rebuttal, and that made her even more mad. So you did that, it didn't affect Coffee one bit. You throw out the blue crit flag and say F. I don't even want to say, I don't even want to. Y'all see it's viral, so y'all know who she disrespected. So you did that. Coffee didn't budge. It didn't affect her. I believe she was like flipping her hair and shit off to the side. So you're probably mad that that didn't affect her either. So you like, you know what? The next level is to get up in her space. And when she did that, Coffee had enough. Gave her a little shove, like, get off me. She comes back, try to push her again. And then all hell breaks loose. Battle over. We got, 2.5 rounds. So that's a dud. That's a dud. With Coffee 2-0, I guess. That's a dud. Next battle was solid because Yoshi versus Tori was a coming out party for Yoshi. I felt people can finally respect a pin that I've been thought would like. Who else was out here covering Lady J versus Yoshi G? I'll wait. But anyway, I'm not about to. But anyway, her pin is being respected now. They see that she can really rap. She put some things together that were really dope. Had structure. I just felt like in this battle she was the more poised individual. I felt like Tori, which was weird. I felt like she was playing both sides of the fence. In the face-offs, Jay Black asked her. I picked Tori going into this matchup. I said, Tori is a lyricist that can rap. That big stage versus chess, that ain't gonna do it. This will do it. She confirmed that in the face-off. She said, this is my element. You telling me I ain't gotta worry about no crowd, no stage, no mics. This is about to be the best tour ever. But then somewhere in that battle, she totally changed up and said it was a line that didn't hit, and she's like, I expected more reaction. That fucked me up. Like, no. So which one is it? Were you expecting reaction? Or are you writing for crowd reaction in a venue where you pretty much knew it's gonna be limited people there, so it wasn't gonna be like this overwhelming roar? Or like, I don't know. I felt like she was concerned with other things during that. Even when Yoshi say a bar and she might get a little reaction in the building, she would look over like, really? You thought that was hot? Yes, they did. Like, focus. I thought her defense never been a strong suit. Like, Tori is so good, man. Tori is so good, but her defense is terrible. Like, she's easily affected by small shit. I just thought Yoshi was more comfortable. Each round she had some dope shit. Now, even in this battle, it wasn't flawless because the stream cut in the second round, top of the second for Yoshi. I missed a good like 30, 40 seconds of her round. But even still, the material I heard all of Tori's, it didn't match most of the shit I heard from Yoshi. Yoshi didn't choke in the second. So I still had her up 2-0, third. You can go either way. I feel like Tori's third was her best round. If you want to say 2-1, 3-0, either way, Yoshi got that W. It was a cool battle on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll give about a 7. And then the battle of the night that we all said was going to be battle of the night, Vixen the Assassin versus First Lady Flames. Had everything you wanted. Had bars, had performance, had structure, had some angles, had punching, had real nice flows and cadences. Like, it had haymakers. It had everything. Everything. Salute to First Lady Flames, Richmond. Shout out to Vixen the Assassin, fellow Midwestern. You know what I'm saying? That's that Midwest. That's what they do. Milwaukee. So I thought the best round was First Lady Flames' third round. Not gonna hold you. I thought her third round, she OD'd. She was trying to get Vixen up out of here. That's how I felt. I thought the first 2 rounds were close. The second round being the closest, and that's where the battle was won either way. I felt like while Vixen's first round, I got her winning pretty comfortably. It wasn't as convincing as First Lady Flames' third, but I feel like they both got a clear round on each other. I've watched, I watched it again. I was fortunate. But I will say the second round is the closest round. I slightly edge it to Vixen. It's not by much. I'm talking like maybe a line or two that really caught my attention. Um, and also, it's just all the all of Flame's strong suits is just within the lyrics. I felt like I reacted to a lot of Vixen shit from for different reasons. Like some of it was like, oh, that was a slick bar. Ooh, that punch was heavy. Ooh, that setup was fire. And then I can be like, oh shit, that performance of that bar was crazy. Like I was reacting to her for different things. Whereas with Flames, it was strictly just off the material. But when you're battling somebody, you want to see a gumbo. Like I want to see the whole package. I feel like Vixen just displayed more of the a total package in that round in particular. So I edged it to Vixen. Battle of the night clear, and then you follow that up with dud of the night and KCJ and Bonnie Godiva. That was a store run battle. Casey had a solid first that had me like, oh, she about to get her up out of here. Bonnie first wasn't that good. Both of their seconds were bad to me. They were bad to me. Not gonna lie. If I had to edge somebody, I guess I might even edge Bonnie in that. I don't remember. Wasn't that memorable? I believe the third is where Casey had that really dope freestyle rebuttal because Bonnie just came with an angle that nobody's ever heard before about KCJ being with Vague. I think even she started laughing when Casey started out like you really came out with a fake angle. Like you see Bonnie laughing like yeah it was fake. I would, but she hit her with like it was more of a shot at Vague about Vague and T Rex situation. Like that's who is really sleeping with Vague or something like that to that fact. It shook though, and it was dope to come out, to bring that up at that moment, kind of take the attention off of you. But other than that, zero replay value in that battle. But I do give KCJ the win. She's still, I wouldn't say undefeated because I had her losing to Coffee, but she's still on a high. She's still on a winning streak, 2-game winning streak. So we'll see what's next with her. Hopefully she could give us a better performance. Bonnie is who she is, man. It's gonna be some cool little lines because she knows how to punch somewhat, but the delivery just is never really there, and the performance isn't really there. Next battle after that, I believe it was Lady Luck versus Miss Hustle. This battle had potential. It started out pretty solid. I like Lady Luck's and I like Hustle's first. She kind of OD'd. I like her first a lot actually. Like she had a point to prove. I like Lady Luck's first too. Um, Here's my issue with Lady Luck throughout the whole battle was she kind of fucked up her own rhythm. Like every time she got going, she would stop for a water break. She would stop and talk back to the crowd. She's the first person I've ever seen talk to the crowd because they're reacting to dope shit she said. Like, come on, let me rap. Like, let me rap. Like, yo, they're reacting to good lines that you're saying. Like, I didn't understand that whole thing. But she did that a lot. And then when Hustle was rapping, she was like looking at the crowd, calling them dick suckers for reacting to what Hustle was saying. So they weren't dick suckers for you, but they're dick sucking Hustle. Like, you gotta make this make sense for me. You gotta make this make sense for me. So she was doing a lot of that, and then she took a lot of odd ass water breaks in the middle of a sequence, and it just broke up the rhythm. And then when she's done drinking her water, like her round doesn't even really feel or sound the same. Like I got Hustle winning this battle, man. I don't see how people got Luck winning this, but the battle was okay. It was better than about 2 or 3 of the battles on this card, and it was better than 40 versus Official, which we'll in this recap with. Excuse me, very underwhelming. I thought the first round was good from both, though. I did think the first round was good from both. I edged 40 slightly in that. I thought she. No, excuse me. She clearly won the first to me. I thought I edged her in the second round. Then she choked in the third. That guy, yeah, you definitely ain't getting that round. You ain't getting the third. But I had her up 2-0 before, like, official. I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel like she's good, but she's not. I don't know. I wouldn't say she reached the ceiling. I don't want to put that on her, but I'm just waiting for her to. I don't know. It's something missing. I don't know what's going on with O. She's so dope and dynamic, and at times in this battle, she showcased that. But like the whole 40 and the element, that whole shit. Like when she was, I think that was in the first when she was showing her like, no, I can write too. I can do this complex shit as well. Even though that's not really overly complex, but you get what I'm saying. I just thought 40 outclassed her was more comfortable, and yeah, I just thought 40 is the best writer of the women in battle rap. Like she just crafts her shit really well when she gives a fuck. So it was an underwhelming battle though. I thought official and 40 seconds were just then 40 jerseys the third. I don't know if I'm gonna ever go back and watch that battle again. It's like it's like one battle with replay value, which was Vixen versus First Lady Flames, and then maybe I'll go back and watch just like Yoshi's rounds. Even like, I might watch Coffee's second round. But yeah, very underwhelming. And again, this has nothing to do with Debo. Like they did their job. Once they pay out the MCs, they get the venue, they get the contracts, they promote it, they market it. It's on the MCs to fulfill their end of the bargain and put on the show. They just they failed to do that. So that's what we were left with. But I hope this doesn't mean this is the like. I hope they don't put them on a short leash because URL has had cards that were underwhelming as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do the ladies like that because they had one bad card. Now we ain't gonna see them again on caffeine and shit like that. No. Just give them another chance, and everybody come together and have words with each other. Like, yo, that was a big look for us. We can't do that. We can't have that type of performances out there. You know what I'm saying? If they do that, they'll be alright. But that's all my time for now. Stay tuned for more. Be dropping some shit on YouTube. I'm not as active because I'm on caffeine a little bit more because it's a little more interactive. It's a little more interactive. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's a little more interactive over there. But yeah, follow me on all the socials. You see that bottom right hand corner at Pod Tier. So that's where I'm super active on, especially on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. If you disagreed with anything I said in this video, we can talk about it. We can debate about it and have some fun, all right? But I'm out of here. Looking forward to what's next with the ladies. So see you soon. As always, keep it battle rap. Love.